Summers are a wonderful time to kick back and relax from the regular grind of the school year, but not to isolate yourself and, you know, leave the world completely. You want to do something. You want to get an internship. You want to get a job. You want to show that you bring value to the world in some way. And so showing that you are active in a community or in an organization is an important step for a student to boost their strength in college applications. Starting with freshmen, if you're a freshman, I suggest that you, if you can, work at a summer camp, work with children, or work at maybe it's a camp you went to growing up. When I was a freshman, I worked at the baseball camp as a counselor that I went to growing up. And this was a really fun experience to start to show management ability and, work to build relationships with my peers who I was counseling with the other older coaches, as well as with young second and fifth graders. So freshmen, I suggest you try to find a summer camp to work at, and it'll be fun, but also exhausting. And that's good because it's a lot different than the experiences you are going through in school, and you're empowered with responsibilities there. If you're a sophomore, I suggest you also work at a summer camp if you haven't yet, or try to get a job, internship, or begin to think about travel or different travel programs that you could take part in. And if you're a junior, I recommend all of the above. So either work at a summer camp, you can return to the same summer camp every year. That's another way to demonstrate interest if it's a place and a role that you like and feel passionate about. But I also encourage you to think about travel or an organization in your city or community that brings together others. So I did that Operation Understanding DC program that brought together students from all over Washington, DC in a leadership style program. Maybe there are college or university programs happening in your local community or happening in other states that you are interested in because they align to your interest in academics or in athletics. So start to look for opportunities that are a bit outside of your community by the time you're a junior. And when you're a senior, even though by the time your summer after senior year happens, you'll want to continue to employ your skills and employ your perspective on the world. And so finding an internship, a community job, or a camp job that feels in line and refreshing to you before you go off to college is an important way to spend your summers. And last thing I'll say is just to also think about what you do in the summer. There should be some communication between what you're doing during the school year, not just in school, but I'm talking about after school. So your extracurriculars, whether it's student clubs or student teams, with what you do in the summer. So you want to try to think about how can you demonstrate your consistent interest in a specific field, topic, or industry, not just in the summers, but also during the school year. Start to tell that narrative, start to show that narrative through your experiences and actions. Don't just think about putting them in words eventually. I think doing test prep, college courses, or extracurriculars in the summer is a good opportunity, as you don't have to stack that work on top of your regular school year work. However, do these activities whenever you have the time to do it. Don't let it dominate your time. It's important that you find a balance between preparing for your future and being present and purposeful by making the most of the time in the place that you are with the people you have around you.